All right. Okay. So this one's going to be really quick over meditation, and I'm going to be explaining why you need to meditate and how meditation can change your life, and how, as a martial artist, you should be meditating. So this is for the summer course for 2023. However, anybody that wants to look at this video is more than welcome to. So basically, meditation is basically, I want you to stop and think for yourself for one thing. Meditation is basically you giving yourself time to decompress, unravel, relax, um, find yourself, understand what's going on, and just go into some deep thought. Just sometimes there's different types of meditations. There's sitting meditation that you see people with their fingers like this doing the root chakra. And if you don't know what the root chakras are, there's different chakras. There's throat chakras, crown chakras. There's all these kind of chakras, navel chakras. We will do a course on chakras, but for now we're just going to do a course specifically on meditation. Um, a lot of time, a lot of people will have mental blocks. Martial arts is a creative style, and it is basically a lot of creativity that goes into it. So a lot of reaction, a lot of times you have to be focused and understand. And a lot of the times, sometimes if you don't understand what's going on in life, it'll keep you from understanding what's going on around you, and it will hinder your future. Some people will spend too much time in the past, and some people will spend too much time thinking about the future. And some people just don't reflect on the present, but those that do, they reverence and understand how good life truly is. And understanding that, basically, one of the pivotal points to help you understand that is meditation. So, jumping into, there's different types of meditation. There's walking meditation. There's a meditation where you basically um, you can paint and meditate. You can dance and meditate. You don't have to be sitting still, but most people find out that they're able to meditate easily by just sitting still. Some people will sit in a lotus position. Some people will just sit in a normal chair. Some people will just like do it standing. Some people will just start meditating without thinking about it. If you're in a deep thought, and basically people have to wave their hand in front of your face to wake you up, and you was basically in what I call your nothing box, or maybe you were pondering and trying to understand something that's going on, or or something that's mind blowing, and you're meditating. So meditation is a form of self-care, just as if you brush your teeth, you comb your hair, you put on deodorant, you take time to go out and practice your patterns, you take time to go out to do extracurricular activities like dancing, singing, sewing, whatever you're going to do. That's It's a form of self-care. It's a form of therapy. And so many people don't know that they're meditating. Some people um, don't know how to meditate, but yet they still meditate. Some people have no idea. But most of the people that are really good creators, most of the people that are usually really good at the specific field, they all meditate. They will sit and think. Thinking about some of the people's like Einstein, Nikola Tesla, Bruce Lee, many other people, basically, they would sit in one spot and they would think about something first, and then they would just sit by themselves and they would say, basically, um, what is it that can go wrong with this? Basically, like when, let's say, Nikola Tesla was coming up with some of his theories and inventions and stuff like that, he would just sit and think, okay, what would work? And he would build it all in his mind. He would use his mind as a drawing paper, and he would just sit there and imagine everything out. Einstein did the same thing. And so what happens is, in our time of today, we don't really get to sit still because we have the cell phones with us, we have computers with us, and tablets, iPads, or whatever, and we get bombarded. We grew up watching television. So back in the old days, some of these people would just sit in a room with nothing more than a candlelight, or maybe some kind of source, or maybe in the darkness, and they're able to find their heartbeat. They're able to find where they are. So, with that said, um, to get yourself in a meditative state, sometimes your body will automatically do it for you. Some people will easily go into a meditative state. Other people, they won't. So, for instance, let's say if I wanted to meditate right here in this chair, I would make sure my back is straight. Why? Because if you lean back in the chair, then your body's gonna go into rest mode, and you're probably gonna go to sleep. It's okay to go to sleep while you meditate. It's probably you need that meditation time. Your body probably needs that rest. Or sometimes people they can't sleep, they toss, they turn, they can't find that what's going on. But when you put your hands, for instance, while me, I would just put my hands on my thighs and just take a deep breath. You want to focus on the breathing, but let the breathing take over. Just take a deep breath in and breathe out. You're hyper oxygenating your blood so that your body's it pretty much induced with a bunch of blood and oxygen in your blood. And what it's going to do is really go throughout different parts of your body. And many people don't do breathing exercises. A lot of Hapkidoists, they will sit for at least 10 minutes and do nothing but breathing exercises. But they're able to do a lot of exercises that other people can't do. So, and a lot of strength and throws and takedowns that other people can't do, only because, it really does come from the breathing. A lot of time when you're fighting or you're doing some kind of activity, if you can control your breath, you can do it a little bit better because your body is going to run off oxygen. So, with that said, you take a deep breath in, lead the back straight, close your eyes. The reason why we close our eyes, now you can meditate with your eyes open, but for this particular practice, you want to close your eyes and you want to meditate. And you want to do this for the reason of if you're canceling out your senses. Since you're canceling out all your senses, you're able to understand more, you're able to focus more. And so it's your cortex, your occipital in the back of your brain is what processes all your visuals. So what you're doing is you're shutting that off. So your brain knows how to do that. Now you can focus a little bit more on other things. So as you're focusing and gathering your thoughts, and you let yourself go. Let your mind wander, but stay tethered to the Creator. I'm gonna tell you guys a story one time. One time, I was meditating, and I was with my yoga instructor. I was training to be a yoga, and most people don't know I don't really do yoga anymore, but I've trained to be a yoga instructor, and I do kind of do yoga, but I don't do it like. Anyway, my yoga instructor was training us to be yogis, and she put these different scents around, and just hold on a second. I'm checking this out very quick. Test, 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 test.